Hey everybody, this is Hardy Greens here, and I have another quick tutorial for you. Yesterday I had an issue where I needed a certificate, or a certificate was made on a Word document, and I needed to be able to basically mail merge all these names that I have on a list, and I needed them to go into the columns, add name. I needed to put a date. The date wasn't really important. I really just needed the name. So I didn't know how to do that on anything. And since the document was already on Word, I was like, okay, well, let me see if this is first possible and go from there. And of course, it was possible because, this thing has been happening for a while. So anyway, in this case, I'm showing you a certificate. This works with letters, email addresses. If you're doing a bulk letter, you can do the same exact thing. It'll work the same, but you won't have to do the second part. So what needs to be importantly known is this is for Word. I am also going to be using Acrobat Pro. You can use something similar. They're out there. I just don't remember what they're called, unfortunately. So we're going to start with this. We're going to go ahead and we're going to go to our Excel sheet here. And as you can see, we have name and date. These are the columns that the mail merge is going to take place on. So for instance, if I needed location, I would write location just like that. If I needed nickname, it would be right there, etc., etc. Whatever you need, it would be right there. But for these purposes, we're just doing name and date. And date's not even necessary. I just want it there because I'm being me. So anyway, so after you get these, you have to make sure you save this file. And as you can see, I've already saved it. I called it names, just nice and easy. It says it's a read only. It's very annoying. I don't know where that happened, and it doesn't matter. So yes, save it. Save a copy of names. I'll find it later. Okay, so now we're here. So what do we do now? Well, as usual, you're usually starting at the home. So we're going to move all the way over to the mailing tab. We're going to click on that. We're going to click on Start Mail Merge. And we're going to click on Mail Merge at the bottom for the arrow so we can get the drop down. And we're going to do the step-by-step merge wizard, which is going to bring this little piece over here that we can read. So let's see. Oh, it already thinks I've already done it. Okay, because I did this earlier and I messed up. So I brought it all the way back to the beginning. This is what you'll actually see. So you'll want to keep it on letters. So we'll do letters and then we'll do next. And then we want it to use the current document. That's a document that we're in, the world's best cat sitter. I don't know why I didn't put my name in here. I don't have a cat. I have not cat sitted, but I still think a certificate would be awesome. Anyway, so use this current document. Yes, great. That's what I want. And then they want to know about selecting the recipients, the people who are going to the names that I'm going to populate into this document. Well, I'm using existing list, then I'm going to use the browse button. And as you can tell, I already had it in there. But it would say browse, and you would click that and it'll bring you here. And what I'll do is I'll just kind of come all the way over here, click names, boom. Then it's going to bring this up. And you can see here, first row of data contains a header, and it does, because if you don't have a header, it's not going to work for you. It will not populate. So we're going to click OK. As you can see, it looks like it's working fine. They have a filter. If you want to filter, if you want to sort, find duplicates, it'll do all that. If you have a lot of blanks that are showing up in your list, you can filter out all the blanks. So everything's fine here for me, so I'm going to hit OK. So that's fantastic. Now, you hit write a letter. I don't necessarily know this part because I didn't need it. Forgive me. Write in the comments if you know what to do from here. I'm sure if I just read it, I would know, but I'm not doing that right now, and that's okay. So it says preview your letter. So I'm really going to just stop here. I'm going to highlight this, and then I'm going to go up here to insert merge field. I'm going to click the bottom, and then I'm going to click name. Great. And I'm going to do the same thing for date. So for all of all of the different things that you need in your document, as long as you have a field for them, it will populate there. So, and the reason I'm highlighting these and then going up and populating is because I don't need add date here, but you can definitely put the cursor to the left and then click date, and as you can see it says date and then add date here, and then you can go to the end of it and get wild and do add date there. So I don't need any of that. So what I do is I highlight it, I hit insert merge field, I hit date, and boom, we're here like this. And now we're going to click next over here. So click, and as you can see, Emma Smith, she popped right up. So we know it's working. The date, May 4th, 2023. Not sure why I chose May 4th, but I did. And that's okay too. So what we're going to do here is we're going to click out of this because we don't need to complete the merge at this moment. I mean, I guess we kind of could, but no. So up here at finish, we're going to go to finish and merge. So we're going to click that. We're going to click individual documents and all documents because I want all of them. So, and as you can see, it actually happened really quick, but it brought up a second one called letters 2. Because if we look behind it, there's the original, but now it created this. And as a result, now we have everybody. And as you can see here, the dates, the years, I should say, are changing. The name and the year, just so we knew it was working. But we would have known it was working just because the names would have changed. So now we're here, and this is where I spent a lot of my time. I was like, okay, I'm here, but this is not what I want. I need individual full files so I can add these as attachments into emails and send them out. So after a long search, I am literally on the verge of giving up. At least I was pretending that that's what was going to happen. I went into Acrobat Reader, and here, as you can see, my computer's a little wonky-ish right now, but we'll click Cat Sitter Certificates because that's what I named the file. And really, let's be fair. Let's just be fair. We're going to go ahead and we're going to delete that file. And I don't even know if we can delete it from here. So let me delete those real fast. Okay, those are deleted, but it also brought the point of what I did not do. So you're going to go to File. After you get to this point where, you know, it pops up and shows you all your population, all your populations or your populates, you're going to go into File. You're going to go Save As, and you're going to save it as a PDF. If you don't do that, it's really hard to do anything. Then I'm going to put it in Documents because that's just the easiest place to use it right now. And I'm going to call it Cat Certificates. Certs, because I'm now not thinking straight. I have too many thoughts in my head now. So let's make sure we got that. Make sure it's a PDF and boom it. And as we can see, it opened me right up into Acrobat Reader. So what we're going to do now is, as we can see here, everything is changing. So that's great. So now what we're going to do while we're in Acrobat Pro is we're going to hit Organize Pages. And as we can see, it brings us to this section. I really like this section of Acrobat because you can move things around. You know, I can move Ava Miller over to 4, you know, and that's just, you know, great. It gives you a lot of flexibility. It lets you delete things. But what we want to do is we want all of these certificates to be individual files so we can add them as attachments. So what we're going to do is we're going to select all. I just click on it. I don't know. Yep, you can just click, you can hit Control A for select all. It'll select them all. And then this little fella right here, I don't know if you can see it. Let me try this. Nope, that won't show for you. So right here, this is the extract button. So we're going to click it. And as you can see, it gives you two choices. Delete pages after extracting or extract pages as separate files. Well, we want to extract pages as separate files because that's what I needed. And boom, extract. Now where do we want to put them? I suggest that you have your file already made wherever you want to put it in your hard drive, wherever you want it. Put it there. As you can see, I already have a folder called Cat Certificates. So I clicked on that, and as you can see, it's showing Cat Certificates down there, which means that it is good to go. So I am going to do two things here. I'm going to pull this up. I'm going to actually go to cat certificates first, and I'm going to put it here so we can watch the magic happen, or try to. And it is really going to be a try, because I think once I hit this, it's going to go away. And that's okay. Boom. And then look at that. We have 10 separate certificates. Noah is number 4, so let's click open Noah. Noah Davis. Look at that. That's awesome. I love it. So it worked. It worked perfectly, and that's exactly what I needed. And it took me hours to get this all figured out. And I'm not embarrassed about that. It just took time, and it was the end of the day, and I was just like, no, I'm not failing. So that is how you do it. If you have any questions, I will be the first to say that I don't, as much as I watch YouTube, I watch it on my TV, so I don't know when I have notifications. But if you want to leave a comment, if you want to do likes or anything like that, subscribe. You don't actually have to do any of those. Just if you saw the video and it worked for you, that's good enough for me. I really appreciate it. I'm trying to just, when I do something and I figured it out and it was complicated and I couldn't get the answers right away, from another YouTube video, I'm going to make a video, because I just want to make sure that you get the information easier than I got the information. So I appreciate you watching. I hope it helped you. Thank you. Thank you so much. And have a great and wonderful day. Bye now.